let's go to Curtis. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We have Curtis, JoyRide, official music video. I've reacted to them, I think, twice before. They are a new group, if I'm not mistaken. Very new. They just made their debut this summer. And so they've only had a few songs out there, including What You Want and Fashion. So this is probably only their third song. Guys, feel free to write more information about them in the comments. But I'm excited to check this out. They have a kind of an interesting style that seems very fresh, very renewing. So let's get into it. JoyRide, here we go. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water. Check out my Patreon. Put your headphones on. And we begin the reaction now.
건물 속에 밤새 노선 깔고는 잠배 All day 외쳐나 flipping 마치 Fridays Pancakes bloodshot eyes tonight 도망가 여길 벗어나 Cause 우리는 꿈꿔 진짜 나의 맘 달려뿐 전기라 콜라 채워 얼른 밟아 그대로 이 자리를 떠지는 집어줘 Cause we're on a joyride Don't say speed it up 지금 기분 so high Driving so fast 가로질러긴 on day to night
Everything's backwards.
직모까지 뒤로 came back 인생의 폭풍이면 난내 drip 아래 drop rain dance 종일 뛰었었지 폭주는 내 personality MJ ever since 23 rat snakes 담을 넘었지 Cause 우리는 꿈꿔 지칠 나의 밤 달려 트렁크에 콜라 채워 얼른 밟아 그대로 자리를 떠지던 집어줘 Cause we on a joyride Don't say speed it up 지금 기분 so high Driving so fast 가로질러 kingdom Day to night right we on a joyride Yeah we're on a joyride Yeah we're on a joyride Driving so fast 가로질러 kingdom Day to night we're on a joyride
Oh, the end? What are they trying to make here? You go back to the instruction manual. Control systems override designed to explore low probability, high imagination vectors. Logic is suspended to stress test irrational scenarios under real conditions. Failure is expected. Data is harvested. This is not leisure. It is pre-operational anomaly mapping with intent to disrupt known limits. What did I read here? This is very like surreal. It's like an imaginary concept. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So first off, what I get from this is the vibe, and it's making me feel kind of free. The title says it, and they repeat it throughout the chorus a ton. Joyride, right? Which means kind of live in the moment, live freely, right? No boundaries, no rules. You can do whatever you want, really, and try to enjoy it, to have fun. I like the idea of them as a group, right? As friends, as a crew. They're doing different activities. They're, riding their bike. They were on a car. I think maybe did they crash or something? That's what happened. And then the car had to get towed because they were on a joyride, and now they're on their bikes. They did this thing where most of the video was in not slow motion. I mean, some parts, but backwards. We're going back. And I'm wondering, like, why? It's a good effect to use, right? It's effective. But my reasoning here is why some parts were backwards and others, like riding bike, they were normal. Maybe it has to click in my head. But either way, I think the sound itself was kind of chill, was kind of it was like a pop rock kind of energy, but more laid back, more like just, relax. I think the drums in there were kind of cool, but the rest of the sound was not, it wasn't like hyped up. There weren't any heavy drops or anything like that. It was just kind of like a kind of thing. That type of sound reminds me of Post Malone. He has some songs that work with that kind of melody and that kind of vibe. I don't know if any of you thought about Post Malone while watching this, but it really came to my head, and I was like, yeah, I can see it. I like how they have variety in their voice. One of them has like a lot deeper, and he does a bit of rapping. So it's really nice when you can have more layers in a song, and that's the whole point with all these like K-pop groups, that they have 5-6 singers, and they each have a very good singing voice, but some can do things, others, etc. So they like take turns switching, and it makes for a more interesting experience while listening to it, because you don't get the same voice throughout, you get several. So it's like, more depth, I guess, more layers and entertainment. Yeah, just looking at this video on silent, see how it's very, how do I describe it? Peaceful even, and they show this fabric floating around, and it comes back in the end and wraps up the car. You watch this with no music, and it almost looks like a commercial for the car. I think that's a good call. Something they can do. Get a partnership with a Mazda or something like that. But yeah, very nice. Another side of CORTIS. This is more like the chill version of them, because the others are more energetic. So I will be here reacting to more of their music. If you guys have suggestions, comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.